little technical difficulties on the other side with the connection. So could be the location. Who knows? But the powers that be don't want to see good things happen. Don't want people to witness this greatness. So I don't know what this is about. But the powers that be hating. Oh man, I say he unable to join. It's wicked. It was wicked. Wickedness, 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 wickedness. Ah, there you go. All right, we back. We back. The powers that be, man. The powers that be trying to stop this greatness.
Oh man, it's just
All right. Once
ridiculous.
again, it's your boy Sony Wright. Now tuned in to Right Your History TV. We got one of Cincinnati's finest MCs. We got the homie Payso Best Ever. And when I say Cincinnati's finest MCs, I'm not just saying as a title. This boy really gets it in. Like,
Hey,
we,
yo, hey, Bill, let me make it clear.
go
I'm
ahead.
I'm I'm in I'm in Cincinnati, but I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania.
Okay. So last time I said the
but
wrong thing last
but you know
time.
what? But you know what? Ohio breaks me heavy.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
this time
definitely.
from Erie,
Yeah,
but he's repping Cincinnati and he's going
yeah,
hard in
yeah,
Cincinnati. So I want people to
definitely.
understand. I want people to understand how serious your grind is. Like I was giving him some
Yeah,
background how we met. We met on the grind. He was in New York.
yeah.
I was out doing what I do.
I
Go ahead,
came all
talk,
the
talk,
way.
go ahead.
I came all the way to Brooklyn, man. We came all the
Yeah.
way to Brooklyn for a show. We
Yes, he did.
drove all the way from Jamestown, New York, to Brooklyn, New York, just to do a gig. That was crazy.
Yeah, and that
Yeah,
shows right there the grind. And then we linked up, we chopped it up, and then for ever since then, it's been we had a relationship, a connection, and I support what he does, and vice versa. And he's one of the few people that is really outside with physical CDs, still getting them off.
yeah,
Like, so I want I
yeah.
want
I
I
see a
want you
lot of.
talk about that. I'm not, cause I could talk, but I want you to. This is your time. I want you to talk about that and talk about how that is on a day-to-day basis, actually being out there with the physical CDs, and because we're in the digital era, so you
Yeah.
breaking barriers, brother. So talk about it.
Well, basically, like I'm still on the old school, but I flipped it now. Now, basically, it's the CDs are upgraded. Now I got something called the Smart Album. When you buy the CD, you scan the CD, play my entire album on any smartphone.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah,
How did you get into that? What made you start doing that?
man. All right, I'm gonna break it down, man.
Yeah.
The streaming platforms work for me, man. I had to scam them a little bit, man. I ain't like the payments. I ain't like the payments. So when people scan it's a QR code that automatically tells the streaming site that you purchased the album, and you can play the album.
Oh, that's fine. You got a loophole. You found a
Oh yeah,
loophole.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Um, I'm a keep 100. If they knew what was going on, they'll try to stop it because basically I could still sell a mixtape for 5, but you could scan it now and play it on your phone.
That's Ellie right there. That's
Yeah,
Ellie.
so even without a CD, I could still get money. I could put a barcode on a CD case and still pump a mixtape. You know what I mean? That's the
Yeah,
new Kid Capri era, the new
yeah,
digital
you're right.
era. But yeah, it's wild.
But it's cool. It's cool because you put it two together because people still like the tangible substance. People,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
everybody is into the streaming, so people still want
yeah,
to have something that they can hold on to and remember you by. Because
yeah.
if Apple went down today, it's over. They have
I keep
they
this.
have,
I
they will have
still,
none of,
yeah, I
no,
still
you
keep the
you would
CD.
be good, but
Yeah. Oh,
the
I'd be
fans,
good.
if they didn't have a
Yeah, yeah,
CD, if the
yeah,
fans didn't have the digital CD, they have no music of you anymore. So that's where the smartness comes in because of the
yeah.
physical CD. If everything shut down with the digital, they still have your
hmm
music.
They'll still have the physical copy. I don't let go of the physical. I just upgrade it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I just
Yeah,
upgrade it a little bit, man. You know what I mean? And basically, my tactics have got crazy, right? Like I don't even care who it is anymore. I'm asking. Like I just
hmm
lost conscious. I lost conscious in how I maneuver. When I see human beings, it's get busy time. You know, if it's
see,
an 80 year old white woman who you would think that wouldn't buy hip hop, I don't care. I'm still asking. I'm just not afraid of no's out here. You know what I mean? I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm
I mean
not.
that's
And
that's
you
the
and you
grind.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You stop fearing it. You know what I mean? Like I used to watch them Africans hustle in New York City, man. When I used to be homeless in your state, man, I used to
Yeah,
I was on 116th and Lexington, man, right across the street from a laundromat in Jackson Projects over by Wagner, East Harlem.
yeah, yep.
Payso was out there. I was helping cats out. I did my first show at the Wedge Strip Club in the Bronx when that
I
was
remember
around.
that. Yo, yeah,
Yeah,
that's in the
yeah,
Bronx too. That if
yeah,
anybody from the Bronx on a wedge, they change the name now, but that joint is like in the
yeah,
back of the back.
yeah. I did a show there, man, and like I learned all them tactics, man. But basically, the physical copy is now a digital copy as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, I want you to talk about the being homeless part and still being on your grind. I'm only saying that because
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
let you didn't let that obstacle detour you and stop you from chasing what you knew was meant for you. Because
Because
that would have been an easy option. Like, you know what? I gotta know where the rest of my head. This shit, I gotta focus on that
oh
first.
no, no, no. Let me tell you something, right? When
Go
you
ahead.
homeless, when you homeless, it's called third shift.
Mm,
That's it. It's called third shift. It's called third shift. You can sleep in the morning. It's time to get these copies off. Just one thing you don't want to be without when you homeless is don't try not to be without a purpose.
mm,
Because you're gonna have some hard times, but always keep your purpose. But when it comes to a part where it's like that, it's third shift, man. It's third shift. 24-hour
yeah.
gas stations all day. We asking everything moving all night.
All,
We gonna turn this into the dope game in the 80s. We gonna force it. Oh yeah,
mm,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm walking in stores. What up, Aki? New take 5. What's up?
what's
I
good?
don't I don't care.
Yo,
Yeah.
I
I still got
think
the
so.
same attitude, right?
Yeah, yeah, because you got a straight hustle mentality. Like
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen people in better situations let s- really nothing obstacle be like, nah, I give up. It's like, oh, bro, this man was homeless with nothing, and he's
Oh
like,
yeah,
nah,
you know what's crazy?
this gotta
But you know
work.
what's crazy, right? Right. I wouldn't even call myself a hustler, right? I call myself a grinder because if you give me anything else but Peso product, I'm not selling it. I don't care
I
what it
feel you.
is. I'm not
I
selling.
respect
I
that.
don't I don't care how much money it makes. If it's not, I'd rather be broke from me not doing what I was supposed to do with mine than be rich from anything else. That's just the type of time that I've got to stand on.
I mean,
Definitely.
that's being true to who you are, though. That's being true to because that's knowing your lane. Like, all right, if it's not
Yeah.
peso, I can't mess with it. If it's peso, I can do whatever with it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I
Yeah.
respect that. I re
Eternally, deeply believe in myself to the point where I'm willing to be rich or broke for this. You know what I mean? It's still the same attitude.
hmm
You know what I
but
mean?
I think you even awaken a beast in yourself that you didn't know was there. With that,
Yeah.
the way you
Yeah.
transform your mentality, like yo, there's no such
Yeah.
thing as this ain't working.
Right, I had it early, right? When you said it was a show in Brooklyn, we in Jamestown. I said
Yeah,
we going.
you definitely
We
did.
going. They looked at me crazy. Like how we gonna get we going.
We
We
going.
going.
It's an opportunity.
We
That's all I
going. You
know.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all I know. Anything could have happened there. And to be honest, that was when I was at my most reckless and I was still focused. So
Mm,
I was determined. I was there in the morning.
come on, forces. Come on, guards. Come on, good guards. Don't do this to us. Don't do this to us. Don't do this to us, man. We getting to the thick of this thing. We getting to the meat and potatoes right now, man. You understand what's going on, people? This man was out there getting to it with no place to sleep. Oh man, we're gonna get him back. You understand what the man was talking about? We're gonna get him back. Third shift. There's no such. I don't want to hear nobody tell me. I don't want to hear no excuses from nobody about nothing. My man had no place to live, no place to sleep, and he got to it. Don't stop making excuses, man. You out here you got a crib, you got all this you fly, but you complaining. You scared to grind. You scared to get out there and work for something that you believe in. That means you don't really believe in it. The man was homeless in New York with no family out here. No family. Came to a show in Brooklyn with nowhere to go. No nothing. and showed up and did his thing, and then we formed a relationship behind that. Oh man, you done. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, we
You back,
back, man.
Payso. You turn it. Yeah, yeah, you
And my
back.
lunch. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just telling the people like, yo, I don't want to hear no excuses, man. I don't want
Nah,
you
nah.
a person like you, you can't a person can't tell you anything like yo. Nah, I got it's like your boy. What? I was homeless. What? I was homeless. I don't want to hear nothing. What's your excuse for not getting to whatever you got to get to?
it's third shift, man. If it's hard time, it's just third shift, man. And honestly, it's a mind frame. You got to be like a serial killer out there. You got to ask everything moving. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? We ain't Wi-Fi signals. There ain't no hot spot. You don't understand what I'm saying? We
Everybody,
gotta. You
everybody's a
almost
dollar sign.
you almost gotta look crazy doing this shit, man. You know what I mean? But now, with albums, merch, and also congratulations to you, brother. You know what I'm saying, for your merch and everything and the way
Thank
you
you,
rised up. Because
thank you, brother. Boy.
we got a radio interview in New York City that's still making rounds
Yeah,
to
yeah.
this
This is
day.
like what 10 years ago. Like 10 years ago.
To this day, that joint's still making rounds, man. To this
No,
day, you know what I mean?
this is why like people like you like. People that like I want people to understand that you don't gotta have 10 million followers. You don't gotta be online every day. You don't gotta be
Yeah, yeah,
in front of a camera to make
yeah.
noise. Like,
Nah, nah.
dude,
Right.
if you Google this is Peso best ever. The dude is always performing
Yeah,
at a
yeah,
bar, a show, is
yeah,
freestyling in the streets.
yeah.
He'll walk down on you and battle you. Like he might walk into a
Right. It
cycle
was no. Right.
and
It
cheer
was
everybody up.
right. It was New York City, man. Your city turned me into that beast, man. When I was messed up over there on 116th Street in Lexington, I met a couple cats out there in Queensbridge on the 41st side, and I made a couple tracks with them and everything like that. And I met them cats, and they ended up some wild stuff happened. And then after that, I ended up in the Bronx. You know what I mean? Like I stayed in my purpose and stayed out of trouble. That's what kept me alive in your city, man. That city, you know what I mean? I had to sleep on that 6 train many a days. Sleep all the way, go on the other train on the other side, and then that train go all the way down. It was wild, man. You know what I mean? My first 30 minutes in New York City, I was messed up. But, like, at the end of the day, that's what you need, man. Because your city
Yeah.
is the city of Spartans. That's straight up.
Oh. I'm listening to you. I'm like, yo, people that live in New York wouldn't even do that. Like, nah, I ain't, nah, fuck that.
Nah,
Like, you know
nah,
what I
nah.
mean? And the fact that you said, nah, this got to work. There's no
It
such
has
thing
to
as
work.
I'm not going back.
It
There's no
has
home
to
to go
work.
back to. It's like,
Right.
what we going back to?
You're right. You're right. We burning the ship soon as we get off, bro. We burning ship. We ain't we burning ship.
Yo, hold on. You got cities with you right now, right?
Huh?
You got cities with you right now?
No, I actually sold out this morning,
Look,
man. I
that's
sold
what I'm
listen,
talking about.
hey, I was at the Newport Plaza today in Newport, Kentucky, man. Posted up. Sold them all fast, man.
Wow.
Sold them all fast. Yeah, yeah.
So,
I went out there, listen. I didn't even expect it to go that fast. I think I went out there like around 11 o'clock, and by 2 o'clock everything was sold. You know what I'm saying? Quick 160 like that. You know what I
wow.
mean? Just to test the waters. You know what I mean? That I'm gonna be up tomorrow with it.
Wow. Good question.
You know what I
What?
mean?
How do you pick where you gonna go? You just you gonna get a feeling, or how do you pick like when you in Kentucky or you in Alabama? How do you decide like are we going here next?
I always pick a city that's close to the next one.
Okay,
So like when I was in New York City, my next stop was Philly. And then from
okay,
Philly I went to Harrisburg. And then from Harrisburg, you know what I'm saying? I moved south. I went to Atlanta. And then from Atlanta I went to Tennessee. And from Tennessee I went to Kentucky. From Kentucky I went to Cincinnati. So it all trails together. Like I'll clean up shop and then go to the next spot. You just can't organize it. You just gotta be strategic with it.
mm, that's
You
ill
got to
right
be strategic with it. You got to be strategic with it. And you got to understand is that your goal is the people. You know what I'm
there.
saying? I don't know what rappers be out. I just know there's human beings around and it's
Yeah, yeah,
time to get busy. You know
that's
what I'm
it.
saying? Yeah, that's all I know.
So it's the B.
That's all I know. Yeah, yeah. I be telling people, they be asking me, they be like, yo, what's the skill? How do you do it? There ain't no skill. You just ask everything moving.
That's what they're moving. The thing is that you, like you said earlier, you can't be afraid of a no. You can't, and then you gotta believe in
Nah,
what you do. You believe in your product. You know your skills and
correct,
what you bring. So it's like I know eventually
correct.
someone's gonna say yeah, and say someone's gonna cop it. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's a
yeah,
testament to
definitely.
what you've been doing.
And then my music, I don't curse in the music, and it's motivational. You know what I mean? It's
I was
motivational.
about to bring that
So
up too. Well, I was about to bring that
yeah,
up because I want to say, what made you stop cursing? What was that less something that came natural, or was it something you like? You know what? I've been wanting to do this for some
because
time now.
I'm man, I was 7 years old with a 11th grade reading level. I always
Mm.
had good vocabulary skills. I was only cursing because I thought that was hip hop.
Uh, that's
You know
dope.
what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
heard everybody else curse. That's why I did it. I really don't have to. So when I started being myself and started using them words right, I mean it was a totally different situation.
And I'm pretty sure you get a different reception being that you just straight vocabulary, no cursing, and then everybody can hear it. You have music for
Yeah.
every age.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not mad at nobody at all. And then another thing too, to tell parents like you can listen to my music with your kids, ain't no cursing or nothing like that, but it's still motivational. They
Mm.
be like, oh yeah, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Take the money.
Yeah. That they
hmm
willing to spend money with that one. Like, hope the kid can hear it too,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
hip hop.
yeah.
They will
And
openly
it's
buy
hip hop.
it.
And it's hip hop. And I might drop the rock album too. You know what I'm saying? Like I do different styles and everything. Like I played 6 instruments before I ever wrote a rap. My father was a musician, so
Oh man, hold on. I ain't know that. What's it you play? Talk about it. Let's talk. This is Payso exposed right here. Payso, we niggas in the closet right now. My man said he plays 6 instruments. Chill. Oh, I mean, you don't hear many brothers like black brothers that play 6 instruments. You know what I'm saying? And that,
yeah, my
you know what I'm saying. So talk about it.
My well, ever since I was little, man, like I said, my dad had instruments in the basement, and every time I come home from school, whether it be the acoustic guitar, the piano, the drums, horn, saxophone, front end bass, or organ, my father was there with it, and we had instruments in the basement. So I used to go down there and after school and always practice and with instruments and stuff like that. So it's always been a part. Definitely.
That's ill right there. What was your father like? Was he just playing it for like a hobby, or was he taking it serious as far as like was it jazz, or did he put
He was
out?
part of a band. He was part of a band called the Honey Bears.
That's dope. Now I gotta look them up
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, yeah,
fire.
he was part of a band called the Honey Bears, man, back in the
How,
day. Hey,
how
OG.
has how has
How
that
you think?
how has that inspired your music as far as the background, musical background, and being able to play
Nah,
instruments?
is this still okay to make an order? Say that again, right?
How has that inspired you as far as being
Text me,
so
paperwork.
musically inclined with other instruments? As far as you hearing beats, how has that transformed into your recording and writing? Because when you musically inclined
The
with
heavy
certain
man.
instruments, in a
Yeah,
in a beat, you listen to it differently because you listen for certain sounds and certain because that's what you're used to. So how has that helped you as far as your writing process and creating process?
because when I was doing instruments, you learn how to be inside of the beat instead of being on the beat. See, there's a way
Mm,
of formatting inside of the beat. Like when I hear a doom 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 melody, instead of being doom doom doom, I'm gonna rap over doom doom doom. I'm gonna learn how to put the melody within the dun 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 dun. It's like being inside of the music.
mm. Yo, what you just said remind me of an interview I saw with Jay-Z when he mentioned just something like that. When the beat went do 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 do, he rapped it like inside the do do do, not on top of the do do do. He made it like, and
That's
that's
why his music, yeah, that's one of the reasons why his music got more conversative. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Instead of back in the day, he used to be like, it's jiggity J, jiggity jiggity jazz, and the boom, the bad, the bad, bad. Now he's like, yeah, let's think about it. Flows come through. I might just think about it. That's a sense of musical direction within the voice and everything like that. So being inside of the beat taught me that. You know what I'm saying? Of how to coordinate my music in that avenue. hmm
That is fair right there. One
Yeah.
thing I always respected about you, you are very educated, very articulate, and you're very well
Yeah.
kept. And that's needed as far as right now in the culture. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because and then you don't curse. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah,
not
nah.
only You're not only providing motivation, but you're
And
giving.
right, and right, I hate to cut you off. I'm
No, no,
not
no, no,
doing it,
it's your
you
time.
know, I'm not doing it to flex on nobody. I know who I am. So
Yeah.
if it looks a little like I'm trying to, it's not that. It's because I know who I am as an individual. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a citizen, a gangster, nothing. I'm Payso best ever, and all the citizens and gangsters could get a new hat or album. You
Yeah.
know, I'm on the outside looking in, so I'm not trying. I'm trying to set an example that if you honestly have a strategic way of being savage, you can really get your point across. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, and a lot of things been happening. I'm doing my first rock headliner, June 26th at the Comic Nightclub in Cincinnati. I did the William Francis Theater. I'm doing theaters in Cincinnati. I've been number one on their radio station on the Wiz 8 weeks.
Wow.
It's been wild, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been hollering at DJ Nuff, from Hot 97. Well, he ain't working there no more, but DJ Nuff heard one of my
Yeah.
tracks. He trying to talk like, you know,
Wow.
it's
Things
getting
are
there.
happening. How'd you get into the rock thing? Was that well? How'd you get? I mean, I know the instruments
Oh
help,
no,
but
no.
how?
Oh yeah, right. The first album my father ever gave me was Green Day's Dookie.
You know, Green Day, one of my favorite rock bands too.
Yeah, my dad wasn't really a hip hop fan.
Okay.
He was a fan of rock music, Prince and Metallica and things like that. I was a fan of
Mm.
hip hop, but my dad was a fan of rock. So, the first album he gave me was rock. He gave me Green Day's Dookie, then he gave me Metallica's Black Album. And just from there on, you know what I'm saying? Like it's what my dad liked. But then I got into
Yeah.
hip hop. So, but I never lost my rock roots. So,
Wow.
definitely.
That is. I'm
And
learning. I'm learning new
I
stuff about you, man.
Yeah, I carry myself with the skill of knowing the music. I'm not trying to look like a rock star. I'm not trying to force the idea of it. I could
Yeah.
look like this, fly just who I am, and have a new rock album out. You know what I mean? That's just how it is.
That is fire. As far as the independent you grinded, like kind of explain the highs and lows, because when you have no cosign, no backing, and nobody saying, "Yo, go check him out." It's all you really selling yourself. The music is kind of secondary. So how do you, if anybody listening, how would they, if they want to do what you do, how would they, what's the advice you would them to approach and how to, because it's like you gotta, again, it's not easy selling selling something that no one knows about,
Oh,
no one
correct,
ever
correct.
heard of.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
what would be your one thing, like, yo, you got to make sure you got this and just have this
Well,
before
you
you
gotta
get out
have first of all, you gotta have the mind frame to know that don't nobody give a damn about what you do. So that eliminates fear. Okay,
there?
let's get that out the way. All right, stop going out there feeling obligated. Nobody cares about your album, and they're not supposed to.
Mm,
That'll eliminate fear. The second thing is, are you out here to sell or are you out here to make sales? And what I mean by that is selling is trying to pick strategic people you think's gonna buy it because they look hip hopish or you think this the hot spot. Or are we here to make sales? Every single human being, even if we embarrass ourselves, we see the police, we go to their cop car, new album.
mm.
What are we really doing here?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
You dig
I
what I'm
like what
saying? What
I love what you said. Are you here to make sales or are you selling? Two
yeah,
different things.
exactly.
That was
When I
key.
if you're not here to make sales and you're just selling and you want to keep it strategic, then throw on a suit. Go door to door. Get some vacuum cleaners. Do business. Business is
Mhm.
selling something that's already popular, but you got a lower price. But as an entrepreneur making sales, everything's game, fam. Everything's game. We
Mm,
walk in the corner store, we asking the customers and the workers, do they want to copy?
mm.
We
That's
asking their boss too. Matter of fact, tell your boss to come out here. I want to know if he want to copy.
mm.
You gotta bobble people's mind. You gotta it's like going into a spot shooting everything up and not caring who there, man. Women, kids, everybody get it.
Everybody get it.
Everybody get it,
Everybody.
man. Yeah, we not we pulling fish tanks over. We ain't leaving no witnesses, man. Everybody could get a copy. You take what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pay
Everybody
attention,
that
man.
right, right. That's how I've been successful. So right,
Yeah,
if you look at my videos, right, it's been some
yeah,
interesting people buying my joints.
yeah. That's right.
7 years
Old people, young people.
old.
There's no range. It's like
No
you said.
range.
Everybody's a target. I see
It's
it.
no
Everybody's a
range.
dollar sign.
Everybody's a dollar sign, man. Because that's what's going on in the world, man. Are you looking at it? Or are you looking at it from the outside? Because you could be inside of it and feel bobbled. All the big buildings, you could feel overwhelmed. You'll feel
Mm-hmm.
like an ant amongst everything. But what
Mm.
if you turned around and look at everything going around you? And how many no's did you get? Fuck yeses. How many no's did you get?
Mm.
We didn't get enough no's today.
Um,
Forget forget the yeses. Let's have a no day. We didn't get enough no's today.
no,
Yeah.
I'm laughing because I remember I'm a seller. So I used to
Yeah.
work for sales. I used to work for health insurance and all these
Yeah,
sales.
yeah. What do they
So
tell you? What do they
they
tell
talk
you,
the
right?
same
On
thing.
they when they tell you when you don't get a call sale and you lack on it, you're wasting time for the next
Yeah,
sale. You
yeah.
got to go to the next one. You
Go to
got
the
to go
next
to the
one.
next one. And you got to look at the world like that. Because when you look at the world, it's going to feel embarrassing. It might feel like you out of space, but trust me, it's the right thing to do. And you know why it's the right thing to do? Because it don't feel like it's in space. It feels out of range. You know what I'm saying? You could be a positive savage. But like I said, as we here to sell and make sales, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying?
right.
I would dead ass walk in the bank. I'm not getting no money. I'm here to ask everybody that work in the bank, do they want my album for 5?
Savage,
Just
positive
cause I
savage.
know, just cause I know it's the bank.
Yeah,
You know, what are we really doing? You know what they doing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me grab 2 of those. Okay.
talk to
You know
them,
what I
pay.
mean? We see the police, oh, you want to watch me? Come here for a minute, officer. Come here for a minute, officer. It's going for 5. What you want to do? Now tell your partner he could get a copy too. They laughing, but I'm serious.
Uh-huh.
But
That's
what
it.
I did, yeah, you not ain't no judging me from a distance. We gonna
And but
control the energy. Yeah.
and you can't be judged when it's like I know who I am. Your perception of me
Yeah.
does not affect who I am or what I because I know who I am.
People be scared as hell about judgment, man. I already know who I am, and I think people are scared of judgment because they don't know who they are yet.
That's a great point. That's a great
And
point.
that could be overwhelming mentally.
Yeah,
Very overwhelming mentally.
and that instills the fear because it's like, hold on, I don't want to get a no, I don't want to embarrass myself, or I don't want to look
Right.
embarrassing walking up to somebody I don't know and talking about yo buy some music or buy whatever.
Yeah. How about you ain't get enough no's? You know why cats do the stuff in business? Because when you go up with somebody, when you come up with a phone or something that's already sold, it's like business. You're really not out of the matrix. You're just trying to sell something in it. But when it's yours, when it belongs to you, there should be no conscience.
You're right, you're right. You should you got to cut. You remind me of the book because it says what you did was know your way to success. Like you said,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, bro. Benjamin Franklin told us a while ago, bro. It's the pursuit of happiness. You dig what
yes.
I'm saying? It's not guaranteed. Pursuit of happiness.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? So when I go
Mhm.
out there, I swear, right? I put myself in Terminator mode, bro. It's like I'm looking for John Connor. There ain't nothing gonna stop me, bro. I be looking crazy. They be like, "What's up with you?"
I'm out here trying to
You
get.
know
I'm
what I
trying
mean?
to break. But
Yeah,
if you think
because
about it,
it's my product. I feel that
uh-huh.
way. It's like my child. It's like my
Yeah,
child. You know how parents don't give a damn when it come to their child.
you're
You know what
right.
I'm saying? We got to
Hmm.
treat our product like that. That's my baby. I'm putting it out there.
I don't give a. You can't. There's no such thing as it's gonna go. There's no. No. All right, later. Because like you just said, there's a numbers game. If we ain't get
Hmm.
enough no's, that means we ain't asking enough people. That means
Yeah,
we're not on the grind because we worrying about we gotta get enough no's because we know more no's equal more yeses.
correct.
That's just the numbers game.
And always be prepared. Always be prepared. The only reason I ain't got product now because it's sold out. They let me do a TED talk, right? It's gonna be the fastest one ever. How everybody doing? Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go. I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be the fastest TED talk. How everybody doing? Who got some product? Put your hands in there. I'm gonna put my hands in there. Ain't nobody gonna put their hands in there. See me next week. They gonna learn a lot in them 2 minutes than they ever learned from a 45-minute. Y'all all here to see me talk, but ain't nobody got no product. What are we doing here?
What are we doing? Yeah, you touched on. I love the conversation because you spoke on the differences of selling and making sales. That
It's
was
it's the nice way. It's the nice way to go about it. You know, the strategic way, right? Or it's the Spartan way to go about it, right?
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I'm always like, what are we really doing out here? I'm a grown ass man out here. I'm not about to. Ain't nobody gonna throw me in the mix. I'm gonna force. I'm asking everybody. I'm throwing everybody off guard. They don't know what to do.
Mm,
They don't even know
yeah.
how to respond to this.
Yeah, because it's first of all, it's the confidence you have when you approach. It's not savvy, but
Yeah.
like I put out this is it. It's almost like you should have this. You're missing out if you
Yeah.
don't have this.
Like I said, even their protection could get a copy. The police, FBI, who you want to
Anybody.
call, man? Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yo, pay attention, y'all.
Yeah.
If you want something, you got to go get it. It don't matter because like Payso said, the person in the bank could change your life. The cop might know somebody. You just never
I'm
know
not.
who.
When that boy Neo looked at them agents and he saw them codes, that's how we supposed to look at this game.
Mm, numbers. Everybody's numbers. Everything is numbers. Yo, that's an ill metaphor right there. I like how
Yeah.
you think that. That's an ill metaphor as
That's
far
that's what happened to me, right? I started to realize that I wasn't making money. I wasn't making. It got to a point where I used to be like, "Damn, it's slow." It ain't slow. I'm slow.
I'm slow. I'm not hitting everybody. I'm not. I'm.
I'm not hitting everybody. I'm not getting enough no's, right? I'm not
That's
getting
right.
enough no's. That's the problem. It ain't slow. This ain't the dope game. Niggas need to get that language out of there when it comes to entrepreneurship. We don't wait for the first. Every day's the first.
Mm,
Because we treat
facts,
it that way.
facts.
We
Every
treat it
day
that
is the
way.
same. I like that. No one is off
Every
limits,
day.
people. There's no. I love that because and me included. I've been there before. Like, oh, nah, he don't look like, or she don't look like, and then you see, like, hold on. I swear to God, Peso, I've watched a homeless man. I watched a homeless man come up. Nah, niggas is like, nah, niggas ain't got nothing. One person stopped him. The man put out a knot. I got you. But that told me, like, yo, hold on. Everybody is somebody. Anybody, he may
Yeah.
look like he's homeless, or
Yeah.
homeless don't mean you
Yeah.
broke. Homeless don't mean you fucked
Yeah.
up. Just you got nowhere to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You all
So
for you being out and about, you already sealed your fate, so you might as well get something out of it. You
you might as
already out
well.
here.
You're right.
You might
You're
as well get something
right.
out of it, man. We gotta eliminate that fear process, man. Don't nobody care at the end of the day, man. That little 2 minutes you spend with them asking them after that, life goes on. So you might as well get what you can out of it.
But you can't, and you might not never see them again. So what do you
And
really?
you don't have to be reckless. You ain't gotta be reckless with it. You know what I mean? I tell everybody the same thing. How you doing? My name's Payso Best Ever. I got a new album. You know what I mean? Such and such. But I'll say that 100,000 motherfucking times.
But what I do like, and I don't want to sound repetitive, but the respectability, because in New York everything is quick. So yo, check me out, yo, what's going on, what's going
Oh
on?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
dial it back a notch, like yo, hey, it's only right. I got my new album. Check me out. This is what I got going on. I got the clothes. Blah, blah, blah. It may
Yeah.
seem like it's slower because of the environment is fast, but you might reach more people with that because it's like, hold on,
You gotta eliminate that. Yeah, them big buildings and so much going on to make you feel small. I started to learn how to eliminate that. You gotta take control over all that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Take control over all that. You know, start walking in them buildings and selling to security officers. Just be stupid with it. I
got
promise you.
to be.
You will see results you never thought you'll see.
Yeah, I'm when I go back to the town, I'm going with a whole different because I never thought you see like oh they ain't hip hop, but I never thought about like yo, but are you selling or making sales? What you look like? He's not hip hop. How you know? Because he don't
Right,
got
that shit.
brains. Because he don't
You're
have
right.
brains.
That
How
shit.
do I know?
You're right. That shit said the world is yours, not a certain block.
Everything is for the taking. Everything is for the taking. I love that man. Because that made me look at things. You just fucked me up. You just threw me off.
Yeah.
'Cause again, we all hustle and grind, but sometimes it's like, hold up, I didn't see it like that. I'm picking,
Nah.
I'm picking and choosing. So I'm like, oh nah, she don't listen to
Picking and
hip hop,
choose.
or he don't look like,
Yeah.
or
It don't matter.
he don't look like he don't got the Gucci on, so he might not. But it's like,
Yeah.
whoa,
It don't matter. It
look
don't
at
matter, right?
person.
Don't matter, right? If they got they got ears, they got a body, they can wear clothes. If they got ears, they can listen. Get busy. You got to look at it like that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm learning something tonight. I just learned something new. I'm gonna take with me when I go back on the grind. Cause like you
Oh
said,
yeah. Oh yeah.
everywhere you go,
Oh
everybody.
yeah. Hey, right. Hey, right.
I might
Hey,
have something
right.
with
Hey,
Walmart.
right. If I was with you, hey, right. If I was with you and we was out there grinding, and if we was like, man, it's slow, right? I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm hitting everything moving. I'm gonna put on the show. It will look
We,
crazy.
we going in Taco Bell. We going online. What's
Going to
good?
Taco
What's good?
Bell.
They gotta kick
Yes.
me out. You gotta kick
Yes.
me out of here. Cause I this
They
is
not gonna kick you out. They not gonna kick you out because at the end of the day, they don't even expect you coming in selling nothing. We doing hit and
mm,
runs. Police, the block, dice games, regular people. I don't
regular.
care.
Yeah,
Don't matter.
now I know that has now I know that has built your confidence up crazy as far as
Crazy.
being able to adapt to any
Yeah.
conversation, any
Yes.
person,
Yes.
any type of situation.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
that is and yo, I think like this ain't for everybody, but yo, being homeless for you could have been the best thing that happened, bro. I'm not even gonna
It
lie,
started in New York City. It
yeah,
started in New York City,
that's
right?
crazy, man. I just like
It
and to
started
see
in New
that
York,
you
man.
how much you progressed and grown and like you said,
Yeah.
I see you always performing. You're always put
Yeah.
like I said, always.
Yeah.
You're one of the very
Yeah.
few people I know that every time I see a video you send, I'm like, this nigga always performing, yo. Everything you send
Yeah.
me, you perform.
Yeah.
30 shows a
Yeah.
week.
Now I'm about to start doing rock gigs,
You're
man.
doing
You know
rock,
what I'm saying? Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
doing theaters now, and you're doing rock gigs, and it's like,
yeah.
you know, it's crazy thing. All the grind you've done is like it's paying up with like now I gotta get serious, serious. Like okay, they watching now. Oh, now it's time to
Yeah,
run the overtime. Like hold on, now I gotta put the pedal to the metal for real because they
you're
watching now.
right. You don't get comfy and fuller. You get hungrier.
You get hungrier.
You get hungrier. You
Okay.
want another? Yeah, you get hungrier because the possibilities and the limits are endless. You start to see it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, I sell to some dude that I know don't listen to rap. He spin the block on me. Hey, I own a nightclub. You know, let's do this. I know what this is about. We got to lose our conscience when it comes to this. We don't have to be crazy, but we could be strategically crazy in what we believe in.
I mean, the definition of successful people is crazy. You gotta, because you gotta,
But they
you gotta
think it's
be
a game. But listen, they
insanely
think it's a
driven.
game. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
all that they think it's a game. I don't care how nobody feel about me. I don't care because I know how I feel about me. And you
Mm.
damn right, I'm gonna ask you and your grandma if you want a copy. I
All fear
promise
is
you.
gone. All fear is gone. This is about this right here. The topic is fearless.
Yeah,
Fearless grind right now.
yeah,
You're not,
yeah,
whatever product you have, if you don't believe in it to a point where if you is insane, it ain't gonna
yeah.
work.
It ain't
It's not
gonna work.
gonna work.
You might as well just be a businessman.
Put on a suit, go get a time card and clock it.
Yeah,
This ain't for you.
yeah,
This ain't
yeah.
for
Cause
you.
me personally, I'm a suicide killer out here, man. I don't give a damn who pull up. I swear to God, right? If dogs could listen, I sell to them. Like I
I
wouldn't
know,
care.
I believe you too. I
Promise you.
believe you. I believe
That's
you.
right. That's the reason why I've been being successful, right? Because I lose conscious in what I'm doing. But like I said, you saw that from the beginning, how we just came to Brooklyn from
Yeah,
Jamestown, New York.
from Jamestown, New York,
Yeah.
and stayed and just got on the grind.
And
Like
then hold up. We spent the block. You said interview. We came back.
coming back. You know, if anybody watching this episode or when they see it, if you don't get nothing, you're gonna get the grind mentality from this interview. If you don't
Yeah,
take
yeah,
nothing away, you're gonna come
yeah,
out with you know what? I found a new way to grind, a new mentality on how I should
yes,
approach this grind with whatever
yes,
product you got. Whatever
yes.
you got, if you
Whatever
approach it
you
like my
got.
man Payso,
Yeah,
everybody's a dollar sign. There's no such thing as they don't bob this or this person
yeah,
because you
yeah.
don't know. You
No,
just
no,
don't know off a look.
no. We are human beings, buddy. It's time to get
Mhm.
active. How we be online, you got to treat life like it's an online feed. Everybody got to see. I'm looking to
Everybody.
see should I comment. We ain't playing. Said.
My man is not playing. So quick, talk about the clothing line. The clothes. Is it somewhere online or is it just physical with you or where
No,
can they
it's I got a little grind game entertainment. You know what I mean?
get?
I got a team. I got a little empire now. A couple cats that basically got the same mentality I don't. They just don't rap, but they do got that
Okay.
hit everything move mentality. And
Okay.
grind gang. I turned it into merchandise now. It's hats, hoodies. I'm about to drop the smart hat where niggas could play scan the QR code on the hat, play the album off your hat. That's about to go
Mm,
crazy for the summer. And it's basically my logo and everything, you know, and I'm putting it on merch because the grind I represent is like a movement. And people that think like me or feel how I feel, you know, that's the logo. And it's been doing pretty well. You know what I mean? Hats, albums, hoodies, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. And I got the same sales mentality with all that shit. So you can imagine how I'm moving. I'm not playing. I'm
yo,
not,
you know,
and I got couple cats with me, and I'm not just, you know, grown men. They got more money than me. Listen to
yeah,
me, because they believe in how I think.
because no,
Exactly.
because of how what you did, the footwork,
Exactly.
they like, oh nah,
Yeah.
this mother. You ain't
Yeah.
just
I'm
talking about
riding
it,
with
you
this
out there
cat.
doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You're
He's
doing
the leader. There's niggas this with me. They got thousands. They got whips, everything. But I
it.
run the show, and I don't
Yeah,
run it. I control it.
control it. Because like you said,
I don't have to run it.
y'all all partners. It's not like you like
Exactly.
it's like yo,
Exactly.
I'm not the boss. I'm
Right.
just the head, but
Right.
we all on the
Right.
same level.
And they run it, and I make every man feel as if he's the king and he run what he runs. I just
Hmm.
control everything. I'm an overseer, but at the end of the day, I'm the rapper. I'm the one that's out there in the face of it the most. But on the background, my man's picking up. We got hat pressers, we got shirt pressers, we got everything you could think of, man. You know, I could make a. You know, we don't even shop for outfits. We get them shits made. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I feel like wearing a new hat. You know, I want it blue. You know, and it drops. You know what I'm saying? Like just on demand merchandise to make money for it, do what you want to do with, man. Not on demand money, on demand product. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I'd rather have 1,000 hats than $1,000 anyway, because all I would do with the money is get the hats. I
Get the
mean,
head. Hmm.
yeah. So what are we really doing out here? You know what I mean? I've always been about accomplishments, right? Because the route I was going wasn't gonna get me balanced, but it was gonna get me successful.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? You remind me of Nipsey Hussle. I'm gonna tell you why. With
Oh
the with
yeah,
the
yeah. That's what I'm.
because
That's
I've
yeah,
been studying him and the whole Steve Jobs and how he took the blueprint and what you're doing the same thing. Vertical integration. Everything is through
yeah,
you.
yeah,
He had the smart store,
yeah,
like the iPhone store. You got the smart clothes. He had the same thing.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that blueprint is so ill because it's everything is in house with you. You're not
The
going to
only
know,
day,
like you said,
the
you got the
the
pressers
only
and all that.
the only thing is, as far as the world, I'm more dangerous than Nipsey. See, Nipsey was a gangbanger. I'm a nigga with a library card. They don't want to play
Yeah,
no games with a
yeah.
smart black man. You dig what I'm saying? You can't get me with the gang ties. I'm way more dangerous than Nipsey. You can't get me with the
Oh
gang
my God,
ties.
I got a
You know what I
library card.
mean? The Bloods and Crips could get this grind gang hat. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
I'm way more dangerous than Nipsey. I,
yo, you should,
if
yo. I,
people get that.
I ain't gonna front. If whenever I get my little school or space, I'm gonna make sure you teach a class. I'm gonna make sure you
Oh
have a
yeah,
class where you can teach this
I'd
because
be
nah,
honored, brother.
I'm be real because we all look at the nigga like Jay-Z or whatever that yo he did yeah, but a person like you
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's like us that's
Hmm.
like he's like me and you. I can see him, I can touch him, and to teach the mentality of nah, don't. What are you scared of?
I would
It's
have
not.
just, if I was Hove, I wouldn't have needed the dope game. I'd have went straight to Rockefeller Records from the rip. You know what I mean? So I just want, if they ever ask me questions like what inspires you from Jay-Z, it's the business sense. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't need none of that shit. Just give me some Rockefeller shirts, 1,000 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. You know what I mean? No job, no drugs, no government. When I say that, I don't mean don't do none of those. I mean if you don't have nothing and if you listen to me, I could probably motivate you to still get the shit popping.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
that should be your next shirt. No grind, no drug, no government, no
No,
drugs,
yeah,
no.
no job, no drugs, no government. Yeah, definitely. If
And
you ain't got
you've been preaching
nothing,
that.
listen to me.
You've been preaching that for a long since I've known you. You've been preaching those
Standing
two
on it.
things, standing
Standing
on
on it. Standing on it, brother. Since the first time I came to New York City, Brooklyn, New York stood on it.
Definitely.
After that, stood on it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. Because my eyes open, right? I come to find out that at the end of the day, don't nobody give a damn. We got one chance to live. One
Right.
motherfucking chance. There ain't no remix. Okay?
No.
If we got something that we created from our mind, our product, our brand, it is our right to go out there and put it out there as crazy as possible. You never know when this could be your last time, right?
You're
You know what I
right.
mean? Fuck all that.
You're right.
That strategic stuff is to calm you down. You dig what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's a society wants you calm down. Do it strategic. Get a license, and it's all these words. No, go out there and get busy. Matter of fact, the nigga to make the license, tell him it's going for 10.
Right. Upsell him. It's going for you. It's going for 10 for you, man.
Yes. Yeah.
No. Yeah, again, no drugs, no government, no job. What he's saying is this self-made. Like you, whatever. If you create something, like he said,
Extremely.
it's almost a
Extremely.
disservice if you don't get it out there. It's almost a
Strategic
disservice.
psychopaths. Strategic psychopaths, man. I'm the type of motivation from the Spartans. You know, you can get the good stuff like look in the mirror, believe in yourself, and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's cool. But if you really want to do this shit, it's a dark way of going about it with a lot of light behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And what that means
Absolutely right.
is, yeah, you gonna feel embarrassed, or you gonna feel that. But that's just feelings. We ain't selling those. We selling product.
We ain't selling fillers.
We feeling those. We ain't selling them. We feeling
And on
those.
top of that, feelings ain't gonna fill your belly. Feelings ain't gonna
It's
pay your
not.
bills. So you
It's
gotta
not.
get to it. Get
It's
to it.
not.
No feelings.
Hmm.
That's
Right.
that. That is freaking beautiful. You even made me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking different. Like, oh no, ain't nobody passing me no more.
Nah, nah. Don't let
I
them
gotta
pass
get
you.
some more. I gotta get some more arms because I want to be
Don't
like
let
I
them
gotta be
pass you. Right. Don't
that
let them
yo.
pass you. Right. Because time ain't gonna because time gonna pass regardless. That's how you gotta
Right.
feel.
You're right.
You got to feel like that. Definitely.
You're
And you
absolutely
know how
right.
hard to preach this shit? You know what, right? A lot of people, I try to tell them everything that I say, even though it's good to hear, but it's still a mentality. Because
Yeah.
I could say all this and you get amongst them big buildings and get amongst them people and get amongst that action and you'll curl the fuck up. I don't curl.
Yeah.
I don't curl. I'm getting busy.
Get busy.
None of that shit impresses me. You know what impresses me? It makes me happy the fact that there's so many people around to ask. So many
Uh,
people to ask. So many opportunities. You know what I mean? Like I said, we didn't get enough no's today.
I like that, man. I love that. That right there. I'm going back like, yo, nah, we ain't gonna. I ain't get them no. That's my mentality now.
You ain't
Like,
get
yo,
enough
hold on.
no's today.
It ain't slow. I ain't get enough no's. I ain't
Yeah,
doing
it
enough.
ain't
I
slow.
gotta get to it.
It ain't slow. A motherfucker, it be 30 people walking past and niggas be like, damn, it's slow out here. You ain't asked not one person.
Yeah, you just watch 30 potential sales walk past somebody. It's slow. Yo,
Yeah.
you slow. It
Stop,
ain't
stop,
slow. You
stop
slow.
thinking, stop thinking like a street guy. Think like an entrepreneur. And know that this is your product and this is your space. We're not hustlers, we're grinders.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is not a particular game. This is an overall experience.
Mm.
Anybody that could wear jeans could wear them jeans I saw on your story. Anybody that could listen to
Mhm.
music could listen
Right.
to your stuff. Anybody. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't matter.
I love that.
I gotta wrap this up in a little
No,
bit,
no,
Big Right. I
I'm
gotta
not.
wrap it up in a
No,
little
no,
bit.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, yo, tell
yeah.
everybody your handle and all that. Tell everybody where they can find you and all that. Do your thing.
Oh yeah. Before and another thing, right? I want to say, man, like, right.
Hey,
My media been going up heavy. That's why I reached out to you because before this shit was what it was, you was the one that let me do the interview. You the one that called me to the show. So I just want to salute you, you know, to let everybody know that right definitely held me down in the Big Apple. You know what I'm
no
saying? Let me
problem,
get my
brother, man.
opportunity.
No
Yeah,
problem, man.
yeah, yeah,
Again,
definitely, man.
I just again, like I say all the time, this is just God. I'm just doing His work, and I felt the frequency from you. Like when we first met, it was like
Yeah.
we knew each other. It wasn't like yo who that. It was like yo come through. I got this going on. If you come through, I got you. So and it went
He
down
was
like
like,
that.
what you say, right? He was like, yeah, he was here in the morning for the show. He was like, yeah, right, you ready? This morning. I know you was like, yeah, this nigga wild. This
I
show ain't
said,
till
my
like
son said,
9
you're not
tonight.
playing. I said, you here? I said, whoa, he's not playing. So he's not
Yeah,
playing.
yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
no, yo,
yeah.
Payso, anything you need from me that I can help you with, just reach out, bro. You already know.
I
You ain't
think
got
I
to
think
tag
what I
me.
want to do, what I need you to do if you can, send me some right merch, man, so I can rock something at that rock concert because I'm gonna be on stage for 45 minutes. It's
Send
my
me,
first
send me,
headliner.
send me your size and the
Yeah.
address. Send me your size and the
All right,
address,
I got you.
and I got you.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
everybody, tune into my guy. This is Payso on all platforms, man.
yeah.
Or Payso
At
Best
this is
Ever.
Peso. Peso
At
best
this is
ever. All y'all gotta
Payso,
do is
Payso
Google
Best Ever.
Google Google Peso best ever, man. They did a I just got an article in Nashville Voyager, Nashville Music Festival. I've been
Salute,
cleaning up in Nashville, definitely, man. Six
salute,
time award winner too, right? Six
salute,
awards, bro.
salute.
Yeah, six
No
times, six
drugs,
times,
no
bro.
government, no
No job,
job.
no
Put
job. Six
boots
time
to the
award winner,
ground.
man.
Oh my God,
Yes.
I'm happy for you,
Um
bro. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm
yes,
proud of
thank
you,
you,
bro.
brother.
For real. For
Google
real. You
Google
doing it.
Peso best ever, Payso best ever. And for all entrepreneurs out there, I want y'all to know something is that our mentality is from an overall experience. We are not placed nowhere. We are not in no box. Like Bruce Lee said, we are like water. We fit into any container. Y'all get
Mm,
out there, everybody gets body.
mm. I listen. That's it. I can't follow it up. You
And
said
do
it
it
best.
and do it and do it for hours. Like set it up like 3 hours. I'm killing everything, and then bam. You know what I mean? Like seriously. So definitely,
Yo,
man. Everything your body,
Pedro, salute to you, brother. Keep doing
no
you.
doubt. Thank you.
Yo, continue to write your history, man, because you've been doing that for a long time, man. Keep your foot
I'm
on
gonna
their
continue,
necks,
man.
bro. Do your
They
thing.
already
I
know, man.
appreciate you. Yeah, I love you as a brother, man. Like I
Love you
said,
too, man. Thank you,
send me your
brother.
address and your size, and I got you. Or whatever else you need from me,
Yeah.
if I can make it happen, I'll make it happen, bro.
New album dropping in the morning in Newport, Kentucky. They know what time it is.
Salute to you, bro. Be
No
safe.
doubt. No
Be
doubt.
safe.
Thank you,
Yo,
brother.
hey, yo, DM me your number, too. DM me your number.
All right, I got you.
All right, bro.
I
Be
got
safe.
you.
Have a good
No
one,
doubt.
Peso.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
You're welcome, man. Appreciate you.
No doubt.
That's my guy right there. You heard it here first. Yeah, listen. If you don't get nothing from this interview, take away the rules of the game, how to grind. Are you selling or are you making sales? If you're selling, go put on a suit and get you a time card. If you're making sales, hit everything moving. Don't worry about how many yeses you got. Did you get enough no's? You know what that means? Did you ask enough people? Did you talk to enough people? It's not slow. It's not slow. You're slow. You ain't get enough no's. Shout out to my homie Payso Best Ever, man. You already know what it is, man. Follow him, Payso Best Ever, Payso Best Ever on all digital platforms. He's from Erie, Pennsylvania, but he been killing them in Cincinnati, Nashville, Kentucky, hand in hand with the music, digital and physical. So salute to him. Shout out to everyone that tuned in and shared the video. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy, it's Tony Wright. You know my motto, man. Write your own history or someone will write it for you. Anything is impossible until it's done. It's only stay righteous.